Wednesday, April 15th is going to mark the 23rd consecutive Major League Baseball league-wide celebration of Jackie Robinson Day. Along with the celebration comes a sobering conversation about diversity in Major League Baseball, particularly American-born Black players. Here at the Mixtape, we've always tracked diversity stats closely, and it's one of the reasons why the Black Baseball Mixtape has been an attractive platform for all baseball fans. Last week, Major League Baseball released their diversity data, and I think it tells an interesting story. Let's break it down. Let's start with the big number in the middle. That 6.8, that represents active opening day rosters and the injured list. 948 eligible players, 64 of them are American-born Black players. Now, I know what you're thinking. 6.8% is not a high number. There were more African Americans playing Major League Baseball at the time Jackie Robinson died than there are today. And you would be correct. However, if you look closer in the numbers, there is some encouragement there because in order to turn the ship around, the first thing you got to do is stop the ship. For the last 20 years, Major League Baseball has been moving in the wrong direction when it comes to African American players playing in Major League Baseball on opening day. This number, this 6.8 number, represents an increase for the last 2 years. In 2024, it was 6%. In 2025, it was 6.2%. In 2026, it's 6.8%. Again, not a grand number overall, but slightly moving in the right direction, and moving in the right direction for 2 consecutive years is a positive story to tell. One indicator that I think most people will get excited about is the actual age of the players. 54.7% of American-born Black players on opening day rosters were under the age of 27. 22 of the 64 were under the age of 25. If those players can stay at the major league level, that establishes a strong pipeline. Every year, new Black American born players are coming into Major League Baseball. That will increase the percentage if the trajectory continues in the right direction. So here's the $1,000,000 question. Why is this happening, and why is this happening now? My most honest answer I can give you is that there's no one single set answer. What I've seen covering Black baseball over the last 4 years at every level is that the grassroots activism for Black baseball is at an all-time high and has gotten better across the nation than ever before. We're talking about organizations like the Players Alliance, Minority Prospects, Baseball Beyond Borders, and so many other grassroots efforts all across the country, getting kids not just active and playing, but getting kids the training, the information, the conditioning that they need to be successful. And then you add that with what MLB Develops has done over the last few years with the Breakthrough Series, the Dream Series, the Hank Aaron Invitational, the Swingman Classic, and getting these kids at a high level, elite coaching from some of the best in the game. You add all of that together, and it's been working very hard in cohesion for the last few years. Now you're starting to see it really bear fruit at every level, including the highest level. One proof of concept that is just absolutely irrefutable is of the 6.8 Black Americans on the opening day rosters, 20 of them have come from MLB Develops programs. Even more of them have touched Minority Prospects and some of these other grassroots organizations that we're talking about. So many of them have been in programs encapsulated and helped out by the Players Alliance. It is proving that this combination of grassroots activism with high-level elite training and coaching is working. So as we go into another Jackie Robinson Day, and you inevitably will hear all the things that I hear every day and every year. The Black community doesn't rock with baseball. There's not enough Black baseball players at the major league level. Who should I root for? Look, some of those criticisms have been valid and valid for years. But what I know, what I've seen, is that there are dedicated folks at every level, from the grassroots to the top levels, working to get more young people, more African Americans, more underserved communities in the game. And it's taken about 20 plus years for them to figure out, I think, a combination that is yielding some positive results. And in the year 2026, I think they've found something. I think they're on to something. And they needed not only the right organizations, the right concepts, the right plans, but they also needed the right people. And I'm starting to see all across the country, as I see partners that I work with, some of the right people doing the right things. and I'm optimistic and excited for the future.